called me out. He's trying to do something great, you know, and I respect that. But you know, it's a dangerous fight. You know, it's gonna be an action-packed fight. Neither one of us have fought, you know, fighters like each other. So I mean, you know, come on June 26th, you know, we're gonna see, you know, if this was the right move for him.
You say you're doing it for La Raza. Explain that to the boxing fans.
Yeah, no, it is just, man, you know, that the Mexican pride. You know, a lot of people have been telling me, you know, in my Vengeance Santa Cruz and all the other fighters, but nah, it's something like that. At the end of the day, you know, I fight for myself. You know, I fight, you know, to represent, you know, my city, you know, my people, and you know, I'm gonna go out there just gonna do my best to make everybody proud.
Appreciate it, Mario.
Mario, do you feel that Tank picked you based off your mandatory fight with Beckertil? I'm probably pronouncing that first
Yeah,
name
yeah.
wrong, but
I still don't know how to pronounce it, but yeah, I mean, he might be. They might be looking at that fight, you know, closely, you know, because he was a southpaw. But you know, Akindov, you know, total different style, total different fighter. You know, so I mean, there's gonna be a total different outcome.
now you said that you respect that he's moving up 2 divisions, but don't you feel disrespected that a littler man is choosing you?
In a sense, I mean, you know, I don't know what they see, but you know, none of that matters because you know all the answers are gonna be questioned. I mean, all the questions are gonna be answered on June 26th.
What initially went through your mind when you first got the call that Tank wanted to fight you? He is one of the biggest names in this sport, so what was the initial reaction?
I was pretty surprised, you know, to hear his name getting brought up. But like I said, I mean, you know, it's a huge opportunity for me. Whether you like Tank or not, you know, he got one of the biggest names in boxing, and this is the type of fight, you know, that'll skyrocket my name up there.
Seeing how everything played out, you and him was in the building when you fought Ryan Paul. You knocked out Leo Santa Cruz. Is there a lot more motivation for you and people being in your ear to somewhat avenge that?
Nah, I mean, you know, I mean, Tank's a good fighter and everything. He's a very, very explosive fighter. And I mean, I have no question, you know, he's going to bring, you know, that explosiveness, that power up with him to 140. Again, I mean, I'm just, you know, I'm expecting a great fight.
Are you optimistic about his power, though?
I'm sorry?
Are you optimistic about Tank's power? Do you feel some type of way about it as far as the concerns you're going to have once you face him?
Nah, no concerns. You know, at the end of the day, I mean, I'm the bigger guy. You know, he's coming up. He's the one, you know, who has to show people that he can handle my power, that he can handle being at 140.
Barrios, what would you say is the difference between you and Hiroki Gamboa?
Completely. You know, but 2 different fighters, you know, 2 different sizes. You know, Gamboa, though, you know, he's a very, very experienced fighter. You know, he was a veteran when he fought Tank. But, you know, I feel like he was, you know, way past his prime, you know, with that fight. But he still gave, you know, Tank, you know, a difficult fight.
So do you take confidence in the fact that the older Gamboa, who also had a busted Achilles heel, lasted 12 rounds?
Yeah, I mean, I haven't really been looking at that fight too much. You know, then at the end of the day, you know, Tank pulled it off. You know, every fight is different. You know, I'm nothing like Gamboa, but you know, I mean, I have confidence in my preparation, and you know, I'm gonna be ready June 26th.
Have you had the opportunity to talk to Gervonta about this fight?
Yeah, of course. I mean, me and Bird have been talking about this fight since it was first brought up.
Now, obviously, your style, we've seen you take some shots. Are you going to try to box more, or is it Mario Barrios El Azteca for this fight? And, you know,
it's always El Azteca in all of my fights, but you know, and I ain't gonna give away too much of what we're working on. But you know, again, I'm just gonna be me on June 26th.
And do you look at Tank as a 140-pounder, or are you looking at him as a smaller guy, like he's smaller than me? You're telling yourself that, or are you looking at it like, because he's a puncher, I'm gonna respect him as a 140-pounder?
I mean, I'm taking this fight, you know, as Tank being a dangerous fighter at, you know, at 140.
How are you bringing in to replicate that style?
We have, you know, some the right sparring lined up with us right now. You know, I ain't gonna be giving away too much names or anything, but you know, we're getting the right work.
Mario, what's your thoughts on the fight being here in Atlanta, and more specifically here at State Farm Arena?
Oh man, I'm excited to be here. This is actually the first time I've been here, but I've heard great things about Atlanta. I hear, you know, the locals, you know, they support, you know, whatever event it is. So I mean, you know, I'm expecting, you know, to see a great turnout.
Will you be sparring or doing any type of, you know, training down here in Atlanta?
No, I'm only here just for today, and then back to the Bay.
How long you been in the Bay with Verge?
For this fight,
For this fight?
I've been in the Bay a couple months now.
Wow, so you started like a pre-camp then?
Yeah. So I was out there. We were originally getting ready, you know, to fight in, I believe, around April. But then this fight was brought up, and of course, man, it's a huge opportunity. You know, it's definitely something, you know, I wouldn't pass up.
Did you take some time off in between that possible April fight and now this new announcement?
No, yeah. Verge is a very, you know, I'm very happy to be with Verge. You know, he knows how to run the camps and everything. He knows how to, you know, make sure his fighters aren't overtrained. So, you know, once we figured out that the fight wasn't going to be originally in April, how, you know, we had planned, I went back home, San Antonio, you know, spent some time with my family, and then just shot right back to the Bay.